What's up, guys? We'll start in about 2 minutes. Let me set everything up. Okay, so a lot of traffic today. We'll start with. We will start with Joshua.
Yo.
Any questions about this game?
Mainly just wondering to know what I did wrong, what I could have just, if there's certain things that. Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can see your mic
Yeah,
moving, Josh,
can
but I
hear.
can't actually hear
We can
you.
hear.
Oh wait.
It's
Okay.
probably-
Never mind. It's mine. You guys can probably hear, but I can't hear you guys. Okay.
Alright.
Correct.
That's what's going on.
Alright, yeah. Can you hear me though now? Oh, no.
1 second. All right, should be better. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, cool. Sorry.
Alright, there we go.
All right. Yeah, so I was saying before, did you have any questions about the
And
mod?
just what I could have done and anything, because I'm dude with the mid laner in this game as well, so just.
Okay,
anything
so
that-
walk me
yeah.
through your strategy here. What's going on?
I always start topside, and work my way down. I'm just.
Well, you're invading this game, so.
Oh, I
what
am invading
moves
this
look
game.
like?
I forgot. Yeah. I think it was just a spur of the moment thing, and because we knew that they're bots. I knew we were just talking, but
He's bot, yeah.
yeah, just
And what's the end goal here?
I was just mess with this tempo because it was kind of
Okay.
free. So then I just.
Yeah, it looks like it works out pretty well. All right, walk me through this. What's going on here? You stop your base and you start looking at dragon, and then you base again.
Yeah, I was because I was gonna start dragon, but then I did. Yeah, that's my big fuck up here. I just go to start it.
Okay, so what's your view on dragon? We got to get
So
into the details.
I usually always full clear base and then go, since I always start topside, or I usually always full clear base and then I go look for dragon after I base, but for some reason, I don't know, this game I just decided to not base and get an item advantage before I headed to dragon, and I paid the price for it because I usually stick to a very strict routine when I play. It's always
Okay,
yeah,
that's okay, but for you to become a better player, you need to have a sensitivity to the situation, right? If you just blindly follow a protocol every time, how are you going to be better than a player who also just blindly follows what they're going to do regardless of circumstance, right? So that is one point. Another point I want to make, zooming back, is I was asking about Dragon because I think that, yes, you can path down every game, sure, if that's what you want to do. But I would say even if you path down on your second clear, yeah, you can look for Dragon, but your main objective is not taking objectives. It's impacting the map. Your role as a jungler is impacting the map. Taking objectives is one way to impact the map. But another way is to gain a golden EXP advantage, right? You just took 2 camps, full cleared, and so he's 2 camps down, right? Because he didn't gank. He didn't get anything off the back end of you late invading, right?
Yeah.
So the main thing here is that you have a 2 camp advantage. You need to look to maintain it, and once you hit your power spike, right? When do you think your next power spike is?
6.
Level 6, right? How is this helping you get level 6? You have a 2 camp advantage. All you need to do is hit 6 now, and what? He'll be 6. You'll be 6, and he'll be level 5, right?
Yeah.
So, I would say you gotta revise your view on Dragon, for sure, and how important it is, and how much you win games because you did Dragon early, or something.
Yeah.
Because in my games, I don't see any use of doing this.
Yeah, I think the reason why is because it's so subconscious. Because I'm coming back from a long break, and before I took the break, I don't know, I did a lot of coaching with Perry Jungle, and I played a lot of Shyvana, so there was a lot more value into doing that.
Shyvana makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just I still have that subconscious playing Shyvana and just doing the full clear go for Dragon.
Yeah.
And it's completely opposite because I also play Fiddlesticks, and with Fiddlesticks I do it differently. I try to go for grubs instead of Dragon because I can clear grubs super quick with Fiddlesticks. It's just I've been this season I'm just wanting to play my favorite champion, so which is why I'm just sticking with her this split. I mean,
came to the wrong review session for Dragons, unfortunately. But yeah, if you're playing Shyvana, obviously that makes sense.
Yeah.
But also, like, I just want to emphasize the same point, right? Reiterate. Look here, what you're doing, right? This is all useless. You're not level 6. I don't care if you're duo with this guy and he tells you to gank mid. You're literally 2 camps off 6. You know, unless the mid kill is free and that's going to help you get level 6, why would you come mid not on your timer, right?
Yeah. So just really just rush 6s.
Rush 6 for sure. Is like a general goal for every jungler, but remember what I said before, right? About being rigid. If you're rigid, the other person is rigid, how are you going to have an advantage over them if you're both just like not able to adapt, right? A good player is able to adapt. So the key here is that I'm telling you to get level 6 as fast as possible, but there's different ways to do that. It's not just like, oh, Sharon told me to get level 6 fast as possible, so I just farm full clear twice in a row and ignore everything on the map, right? You get golden EXP from ganks and tax, right? So, and dragon and grubs too, right? So I'm not saying like never do dragon or never do grubs, but your end goal needs to be to hit 6, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, what? Oh, she's level 10. Okay, that's a problem. You probably just had to farm the wave on the tower. Wait, Akali used ulti? Okay. I think the situation's just not good to fight. So Akali kills, right? But the problem is Akali used all her resources to kill Brer, and now she has to go mid, and then you have the Fed Alawi coming back, right?
Yeah.
So I think, yes, you're trying to deny Grob, but you should not be actively looking to fight here.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you guys get killed here, now the game's a very, very uphill battle. You got double killed, so it's not terrible.
Yeah, the Alawi becomes a raid boss just because she just never left top lane, and our Olaf didn't want to buy anti-heal, so she just kept on. Yeah, it's just like
Yeah, so this is one of those games where you had to play pretty well to have a high impact. You had a good start on your first clear, and then, like we talked about previously, you just threw it away with this whole dragon. We should just do dragon sequence instead of looking for level 6 with your 2 camp advantage. I say 2 camp advantage because she didn't do anything, right? She had spare time because you cleared her 2 camps, and she didn't do anything with that time, right? She didn't take camps, she just got Scuttle Crab. She didn't gank, right? So
she just got.
I'd say this sequence, yes, it's all the same feedback. This sequence and this sequence would probably be the summary of the review, right?
Sweet. All right.
All right, we'll end it there. Isaac, can I get the link to your VOD?
Sure. How do I give it when it's on the auto recorder?
Good question. I do not know the answer to that question. I don't use the recorder, so
you should upload it on YouTube, I guess, something like that.
Okay, we can go on to the next person while I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can ask the what do you call it, engineer of like
I know
you can water or something.
Yeah. Do you have the?
I have the recorder. Yeah,
just search my name. Just search my name up then.
Okay.
It should be BenStar587.
WTL. Evelyn vs. Shaka?
No, it would be the Evelyn vs. Ramis matchup.
Evelyn vs. Ramis, okay. Yep, I got it. Sweet. Good call.
Perfect.
Let me just change my screens. Okay, let's start. Any questions for this game?
So really, it's mainly the first 10 minutes because after that, my mental goes down and I start hinting. But I just don't know where I lost control of the game. Really.
Okay, so what's your view on this situation? All right, Ramis level.
So right now, Ramis still hasn't even started his camp. So I'm like, I could clear his whole top side and make it down to my bot side without him even coming to contest.
Yep.
And then over here, he shows over here.
Yeah.
So I just.
Oh, he actually chased you down. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, I like how you skipped the Gromp there. Yep, that's smart. He dives top. So I think here the main feedback I would give. Yeah, I think it's there's a mistake here because if you're going to just walk in river and skip your camps just for a Scuttle Crab, I think it's a mistake. But I also think you could have taken the blue. So what you do here is skip the Scuttle and take the blue.
Okay. Yeah, I should have done that. But I didn't know
if
he done it since he came like straight red.
Oh, you know, because he didn't have a buff at level 2.
Oh, that's right. I also didn't press tab at the very beginning to see what he's done.
Yeah, so this is pretty big because again, you need to punish him. it doesn't always mean you have to do this play. Like, I think it's a misconception. You have to go to the other side of the jungle because he showed on the other side. But I would, like, basically the reason why I didn't say anything, I didn't challenge you on going blue to Raptors is because technically your champion specific Evelyn, all you're trying to do is get level 6, right? So
Yeah.
even though you are skipping your camps to get to take his camps, you are just going to be AFK farming anyway, so I don't think it's too bad. But then there, you only got the value of getting Skull Crab after he showed top, which is like pretty bad trade. Going back here, so I went off track a little bit. So yeah, we should have got the blue buff. We're doing the red. We're doing the scuttle golems. We base. We got sock boots. We're out on the map. We got double scuttle. This is good.
And I think I wanted to do my normal clear, and then I see him going to my Raptors. And I have a big ego, so I wanted to challenge him.
Yeah. So the reason why this doesn't work is mainly.
And I know he has Ignite as well instead of Flash.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I think the reason why this doesn't work is you don't recognize. So Zyra does a really bad gank, right? So he lost all the way.
Cryo.
He doesn't have 6. That's the big thing. She doesn't need Cryo to come here, right? But the problem is she's not even 6.
Okay, that makes sense.
So here, the best play would definitely be, like, it's good you recognize your awareness, the big ego. Like, Raptors doesn't actually matter in grand scheme. You're only coming here because you want to punish him. Like, that should be the mindset. If you think he's making a mistake. If he's not making a mistake, you are completely fine. You just need a cycle 6. Or again, you're halfway there. You just need Wolves Gromp and 2 grubs and another camp, and you'll be 6, right?
Okay. So I think my main reasoning over here was because Zyra's so close to the tower that she can just skip the wave if she wants, and Leona's on her way too.
Yeah, but she won't do anything to the Rammus because she's level 5. Like, Rammus might be able to just 1v2 you guys, honestly.
Oh, he doesn't. I end up getting the kill.
Yeah, that's off the back of Leona, right? But if you actually look at the isolation of Zyra's damage, like...
It's nothing. Yeah,
pretty
you're
pitiful.
right.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I think. Oh wow, you actually ended up getting the kill. Right, never mind. That's my bad. I was gonna say like you're just auto pathing to like the fight when the fight should be over, but apparently it was not over. Unfortunate. I mean, it's okay. Very good. Now you just need to cycle your ulti timer. Yep, your ulti is up. This is very good.
And here I just want to start dragging. I'm begging my teammates to come and not overstay. But he decides to die instead.
Yeah, so...
Because we already pushed the lane in, right?
Yeah. So here's where I'll challenge you on this. I didn't even know Swain had TP, right? But let's say Swain doesn't even have TP. Your bot lane is down so much tempo that even if you get the dragon, your bot lane is getting dived on the next 2-3 waves, or they're going to have move for grubs anyway. So you're discounting the fact of tempo. Right, this is a very common issue that I see even in Challenger. Is people will think that when you make a play, that's when you're meant to do dragon. No, this is completely wrong. Right? The reason why
we should have just reset
because of tempo. Your team should reset. You don't need a reset.
Okay.
but your bot lane, your AD carry definitely needs to reset. Right?
Yeah.
I assume your Leona just came back from base. You and Leona can roam mid or something, but you're not starting Dragon with the Lucian. That's for sure. If you want to
Okay.
start Dragon, it's without the Lucian, and then if you think they're gonna fight you, right? Another misconception is you think you can sneak neutral objectives, right? They're in the freaking river. No one's sneaking neutral objectives when they're in the middle of the map. Okay, so like, if you're not willing to fight over this Dragon, basically that's like a good rule of thumb. Then you shouldn't be doing Dragon. Same with Herald.
Okay.
Grubs is a little bit different because you can take one grub and leave, right? But obviously, Dragon's single target, massive health is going to be very difficult to sneak this sort of objective. Like, you might say you got the Dragon, but I would guarantee this is not worth it. Even if you trade 1-for-1, like one Dragon for one kill. Because what happens now is Rel can move on the map, Lucian's by himself for like 30 seconds, and the whole map can explode really fast.
That makes sense. Okay.
So that's a pretty good takeaway. And especially if you're playing Evelyn, like, why do you want Dragon? You just need to keep your pace up, right? Like, Dragon's fine, like, if it's free, but
I just wanted it off the map, so they wouldn't have it. Is my best.
Yeah, that's not a good reasoning, right?
Yeah.
Like, I could see that for maybe Soul, third Dragon, or 6 grubs, right? Like, totally. But I cannot see that for... Wait, I didn't even know that's how it worked. What the hell? The despawn...
Me neither. This is the first for me.
It despawned, but
don't
then
even
it
get
doesn't despawn.
It bugged, I think.
Oh.
I've seen that.
Despawn in 5. Yeah, but
Mine is
if you're ever...
really bad.
Yeah, sure, but if you're ever down a level and you're down gold on a soul laner, like, your champion's just a lot less effective, right? Compared to the opposite, right? So I think I kind of see why you get frustrated after 10 minutes, like you said, because yes, now you are not a champion. They do not care if you're invisible because you are literally the same level as the AD carry, right? The Swain.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the summary of the review is what we just talked about. Biggest factor. You're only going to do Dragon after a good play if you're willing to fight them again. Okay? That's a big thing. Or Grubs or Herald. Or Grubs, again, Grubs a little different. You can sneak one, right? But Herald. And the other thing was the 6-5, right? When you're mid, when there's a big difference between 6-5, right? So if your mid laner is level 5 and there's a 6, the way you have to play, your behavior should change, right? Upon that. So I think that's another good point to summarize on. What else did we talk about? Yes, we talked about the blue and Gromp, right? Sorry, not blue and Scuttle.
Or that invade over here.
Yes. So here, the only reason you skip your Raptors is if you're going for a bonus play, like something that's going to grant you more than a Scuttle Crab. Let's say the enemy jungler was going to take Scuttle Crab here randomly. I wouldn't even contest it unless I could kill him, right? Because it's going to ruin your camp sequence, right? Now you just have to do Wolves Raptor on your next clear, let's just say. You do Wolves Raptors, and then all your side camps are going to be like down the whole time, right? It's going to be super awkward. So this is an important factor. You only skip because you're going to take something more than just Scuttle Crab here.
Yeah, so though I did Scuttle first, which like was a mistake, but originally my plan was to invade and not just ward. But I saw his reset and he respawned in. I'm like, I don't want to fight him when he's coming back with items and I don't have anything.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. So the takeaway is definitely just reverse the clear. Like, do the priority camp, and then you can do Scuttle after because he's less likely to walk into river when he's got camps in front of him.
Yeah.
Probably overthinking it, but wouldn't it just be better to tempo your camps and get back to his Raptors on spawn?
You can do that too, but I think this play is free as well. Like, you just have to reverse the clear. Alright. right.
No.
We'll end the review there.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
No worries. Okay, so we've got Jay. Let me just share my screen again. All right. Anything to discuss this game?
First two come to mind is if I should have dove bot at level 4, and then the next one would be, do I move towards bot to cover and then fight the Swain? And I think that was about 7 minutes.
Yeah, this is super good. So the only criticism, like the decision making's, everything's good. The only criticism is that you need to ping your team to hit him. Okay, so the way tower dice work is the range champ 90% of the time should be tanking. Unless you're playing like a Camille Maokai auto attack, like a tower
Or
tower reset. Yes, exactly, Kane. A tower reset ability where it can re-aggro someone else. So the reason why is because ranged champs, well, by the nature of being ranged, can be out just closer to outside the tower range. Whereas melee, you have to walk melee into the tower range. So you just had to wait here, basically.
Yeah.
And
I did figure that, but I was worried that if I don't take tower, because I knew Vega was in the area, I thought I only had about like 5 seconds to do that play. If I didn't take tower, if he like flash stuns my Sivir or something, I wouldn't like that. So I would have preferred just to take the L, but get the ADC.
yeah, that's fine then. But you should just know that that's how it should be played.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, Swain Room's bot. Surprised Tarek doesn't die here. Oh. Oh, he does. Okay. Swain ults, you guys back up. Yeah, so I'd say unless you were scared of like, so Swain's moving, right?
Yeah.
So I would say you just